The former WWE star Tom Pestock, Baron Corbin, says he currently has no desire to sign a long-term contract in wrestling. In response to a fan who questioned whether his comments about Rey Fenix's contract were attempts to get hired by AEW, Pestock wrote, "False. I understand contracts and have no desire to sign a long-term deal right now." So Baron Corbin got bodied by sickos, and he pissed a lot of people off. I saw this. Vince McMahon could be starting a rival promotion to WWE. So Conrad said, "Oh, come on now, Phil. That's not very fair to say that I said this, even though I did say this, but I meant a roster of management, and I knew people would mince my words and twist them up, and it would turn into headlines that weren't true." Oh, come on now, Eric. I'm here for it. He says he's bought a studio. He's building a roster. We'll see. So a roster, what he means. So I asked him, like, did he really say this? So Conrad keeps saying, I bet Vince will get in the wrestling business by the end of 2025, Eric. So maybe that happens, but he's been saying that Vince bought a studio, which he did, and he's going to go do stuff in Saudi Arabia, which he is. And then he said he's building a roster. Now, he means a roster of management, like in context. But this goes ahead and says this. So this goes in miscellaneous because Vince McMahon Entertainment Wrestling, VMWE or VME, whatever that's not WWE. So that goes to miscellaneous, and he's not actually built, because I was like, damn, if this is real, but no, Conrad was just taken out of context. But I think he knew what he was doing, chat. What say you? Chat me up, chat, about if you think Conrad knew what he was doing and if he was here for it. If he'd be here for a Vince McMahon promotion, because it's healthy for the healthy wrestling business. I want to start doing fake Conrad ad reads, but I'm not doing that anymore till one of these companies gives me money. Okay? That's the only way that's happening. So, the GCW crowd was so dope. Tom Pestock debuts in GCW, loses to Josh Barnett, actually gets tapped out. I think I have a clip of it. Let's watch Pestock's
15-minute time limit. And if it goes to a 15-minute time limit draw, there will be a 5-minute overtime period. That's Dakota making his debut here in Game Changer Wrestling and also this environment.
Not just making, like you said, making his debut here.
And as we've covered on the show, Baron Corbin's a real shooter, like jiu-jitsu-wise. He could really twist you up there.
His first time in any environment outside of the WWE.
And he had a great match. He got tapped out. I think I got it right here. So you see him tapping.
Pestock has to tap. He tapped.
Barnett picking up.
So Barnett's accused of bringing all the talent in from companies that didn't work. It didn't work out, WWE, AEW, and then going over on them. But in real life, he would in a shoot fight. So it just makes sense. But yeah, he's been accused of that. So kind of funny. He just taps out Corbin, who's like a real... if it was pure jiu-jitsu, Corbin probably take Barnett at this stage. Back in the day, Barnett, his knowledge of catch wrestling and submissions, second to none. We just got a couple more things. So here's Allie Katch, and she started a GoFundMe to help because she doesn't have insurance, I guess, because who's going to insure a pro wrestler, especially an indie pro wrestler? Do you know what I'm saying? And so here's her injury, right? It's not entirely brutal, so... just try and watch if you can, and just watch this. She breaks her leg badly, and then we have people saying wrestlers doing GoFundMes and see her legs broken and twisted around, and her shoulders dislocated, or she really herself up. And I don't know if you could see her foot dangling there. I'm not going to show it more because YouTube's so iffy about that stuff, but she got stretchered off, as you can see here. But yeah, she got stretchered out. So praying for Allie Katch, and people are like, oh, wrestlers with GoFundMes. It's like, man, she's not asking for a new TV. She's really hurt, bro. And then Sabu's retirement match will be at Spring Break against Joey Janela. What the? Sabu coming out of retirement for Joey, bro? Jesus. Just, that's going to be a show. Ricky Morton hits a Canadian Destroyer on his own son.
A real effing pro.
So let's watch this. And then he jumps out of the ring. God, that's so stupid. But yeah, he hit a Destroyer on his own son. Super crazy. 50 years old, jumping off the Hammerstein balcony.
Going up.
Look at this. Look at Super Crazy, man. 51 or something. Boom. Madness. Oh, yeah. We're yeeting all over the place here. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was miscellaneous GCW news. Round of applause. Round of applause.